Welcome back to Talos Principle 2. I'm Deilani, and why are we here? What truth awaits us? Why don't we answer more of these questions together, where we are well underway in trying to solve our golden puzzles. This one being the one in East 2, and it's called Lonely Heights. And yeah, this is when we were introduced to a driller mechanic. I don't know why this one's so big. Like, why is there so much space over here? I don't know. Whoa, okay. So the ultimate goal is to get a red laser up high. Why is there like, oh, it's just tiles on the ground. Okay. I'm not sure what we can drill. Is that oh, that is drillable. Okay. So I guess we can go up there, is my assumption. What's going on? If we go up here, can we get out again? We can. This is like a maze. What's this being powered by? A connector on there. Okay, so we need to get the drill over here somehow to presumably grab that connector. Okay. Just opens that. Fair enough. And the connector can hold that door open, but I assume we only have one connector in this level. Yes, okay. Sure. Right. Let's get started then. We're going up into this space. Ah, a cube. Right, presumably, cube goes here. We grab this. And now, boom, we can get the connector. I don't know if we need that open, to be honest. But, with this connector, where can you even connect to see that? Because that's in a really awkward position. Can it move? Doesn't look like it. Huh. We've only one connector. I actually don't... If we were up there, do you think we could see it? Let's do this temporarily. I think the cube is something we'll need not so much compared to you. No, you can't really see. Huh. I guess we could bring the connector up here. We go bomb, bomb, bomb. That holds everything open. And then we don't need the cube there anymore. So we set it up and then we go back. Okay, I see. We need to try it again. So it needs to start out blocked. But I'm not really sure what we're going to do past that is my issue. Because I don't know how we're going to get a red laser up there. That seems impossible from any angle. Is my current issue. Because it's not seeable from anywhere. But this will at least hold everything basically open, and now we'll have a bit more room to sort of walk about with. I think that should be fine. And then we put the cube back on. We can take a fan as well. That's interesting. It's not a built-in fan. So that holds everything open. So now we don't need the cube there anymore. But now the question is, what on earth do we do with this? Like, how are we going to get any sightline on this from a laser without another connector? Which is why I'm just trying to think, is there another connector? It feels like there must be, but I can't see one. Do we think going up there with the cube is necessary? I legit don't know what else we could do. Because that angle is not enough for that. Ah, I see. Okay, so we need to set it up a bit better than how we've currently set it up. We need to put the connector We need to put it on the hole, on that tile. And then we need to lift the cube up into it. Presumably. So we do this. Ah, but you won't be able to see it at any point. Huh. Oh, well, presumably if you get lifted up, you'd be able to see them all. So probably we do need to do this. We just have to figure out how we're gonna... We need something on the cube. No, hold on. We need... What do we need? No, maybe we don't. Presumably if it goes high enough, it will... If we set everything up down here... Like, if we set the cube and the laser up, connected to everything beforehand, put it down there. Is that feasible? I don't know how we're going to get out, though. So we start out with it here, and then we come up to collect it afterwards. Right, I think that's what we need to do. So it's hard to get my thoughts straight. We need to now grab the cube, basically, bring it out, and we need to get everything set up here. You're going to be the last thing, Driller. But what we need to do is we need to go up, grab this. It's going to break all the connections. That's fine. Put it down. Grab the cube. Put it here. Grab this. Put it here. Grab that. And then lift it up. Nice. Lonely Heights. A very slow ascension upwards.
In the beginning, it was a relief to be away from the politics of New Jerusalem. To be free to study and to create. To imagine a better future without all the exhausting nonsense of the city.
Bureaucracy and all that.
Even reusing the technology from New Alexandria felt good. Like we were picking up a thread that should never have been abandoned. For the first time, we could be who we wanted to be.
But
the
then,
best versions of ourselves.
What is a society, I suppose, without its people? Is my assumption is where this will be going. Okay, so East 2 is done. East 3, we also had another Sphinx statue. That one I'm pretty sure we've done. And we are missing another star there, so whatever it is, that's what we got to do. I like a music right now. Ooh. Calming, relaxing. Okay, East 3. Let's go. I feel like I've been jumping around too much. I hope I'm not going to get motion sickness from this. But yeah, we're doing okay so far, which is good. I forgot about this one, the landmine, the sea urchin. But yeah, so this is one where there's a thing over there, and I'm pretty sure we got the Sphinx statue already. I can't see where the other one would be, so follow this star. Golden gates are right there. Oh, Byron. Nothing to say. Oh no, that's a Sphinx statue. Okay. So the one we're missing is... I assume it's going to be a Prometheus statue. They seem to be going in like in groups of 3, right? No, hold on. It must be Pandora. No, we've done two Pandoras. Ah, it's a third Pandora. Okay. Well, the golden puzzle is closer, so let's do that first. Still don't know what these are about, huh? So let's do the golden puzzle first. Actually, now I think about it, there must be another secret, because there are 2 places where we saw things we couldn't interact with. The butterfly garden, the Tetronome pieces, and there's another one. I don't remember what it was, but we just saw like holograms of things we couldn't interact with. We don't know what's up with that, but presumably there's something to do with it. Athena. Non-overlapping magisteria. What's magisteria? Like magistrates? So, plural magisterium, okay. The teaching authority of a Roman Catholic Church, especially as exercised by bishops of a pope. Okay, so the authoritativeness to teach. Okay, noted. Wow. Three buttons. What? Oh, yes, the inverters. That was a mechanic for this one. What is this? What is that? How do we even start? Oh, it's so tantalizing. It give you 2 things to begin with, but not 3. That's our 3rd thing. That inverter, presumably. Okay. This seems too easy so far. What? This is a 2-layered thing? Oh, it is a 2-layered thing. That's brutal. Is this even possible? Hold on, what? How? We can't get anything through here, so the only thing which can provide a laser to be outside. So we had to put it over here. I see. And then you have to invert it and put it there. Now the tricky part is you need to... You don't need to... No, you need to take over... Okay, I see. This is difficult now. I think also what needs to happen is you need to be connected to those 2. Oh, that's going to block the lasers. I didn't think about that. Ah, we have no cube, so we can't change elevation. Because what you want to do is you want to do something like this to keep that open, right? And then you can invert to there. But the thing is, you might be like, oh, so you're good. The answer is we're not good, because as soon as we move out, this is the linchpin of everything. We need something to have a dependency on this red laser. Which at the moment can only be... We need it such that we set it up such that the red laser will now be held open by this one. And then the blue laser is held open by that one. That's what needs to happen with this switch. Like this. Well, not... Actually, it can't happen like this. It has to happen like that, essentially. That's difficult. Mainly because it breaks everything. Wow, that's pretty tough. So presumably we had to do it with the connector somehow being inside there, and we do it bit by bit. How so I can't imagine, but we can get the connector in. And if the connector is the one which is over here, I suppose you can now invert here to keep that open, and you can now invert from there instead. But we need a red laser over there, so you can't invert like that. We need you to invert from that. More importantly, we need you to invert from this first. But then by doing that, we need you to also invert from that. And then also take that. Which is not allowed. This connector's not really doing anything though. I'm trying to make it part of a dependency, but I can't seem to do so. It's gonna be a tough one, I think. We need some sort of out-of-the-box thinking. Well, that's currently a blue laser, actually, so you can currently hold that open. Which is probably where the dependency comes in. Oh my god, please. So maybe we're trying to get the inverter in there. Because that holds that open. You can hold it open like this. But how do we swap them? Just like that. Because you could be connected to this one as well. To no deficit. And then if you swapped... it would be okay, but nothing would be connected to that one, so it's not okay. Wow. I feel like my mind can't think straight on this one. There must be something we do which ends up pulling one of these in. I don't know if this is actually a toggle level or that sort of thing, but now this is open. There must be something we can do with a connector over here to help power things. My hunch is we can do something like this. Obviously that doesn't work, but let's cook for a second, maybe. But I forgot that drops that thing. Wow, it's actually really difficult. It's pretty difficult to get rid of the dependency on this inverter right at the beginning. And I'm not sure if this connector is enough to be able to do so. Which is what makes it so difficult. But maybe it's the way I'm setting things up is not in my favour in the first place. Because we could set up a red connector here. What do we ultimately want? We want a connector and an inverter probably to be outside, or the red one connected up like this here, and then the blue inverter in front of it connected up like that, or connected to the connector. It doesn't really matter. Or the inverse. No, it has to be that way around. Or we have the inverter connected red blue there, then this inverter connected blue red there, and the connector, sorry, inverter, and then the connector's inside here. But we can't get rid of this connector dependency, because the only way to open this up from the inside is to use an inverter, which means the only way to open it from the outside is to either use another inverter or to somehow get this in here. I wonder if this is a sort of toggle-esque puzzle. Something where it's like the lasers sort of breaking with each other, needs to sort of flip them back and forth. I can't figure out how that would work though. Not right now at least. It's definitely a puzzle. It's a very deceptively simple one because there's only so many moves you can do, but the moves we had to do must be very, very precise. Otherwise it's not going to work. The thing is, the crossing wires makes it very difficult to do anything. What can we do? Well, ideally we'd like to move this away from this location. We want to try and move it here. Which maybe you... You're not being powered by anything is a problem. How can we use this connector to basically temporarily hold your thing? We can't really, because we don't have a blue laser source. It would have to be the red laser coming from you, being inverted which we then take from the connector holding down here. But the thing is, as soon as we break any of the connections, there's not enough time for this to power up again to be able to do it. Okay, well, in which case, we're gonna have to save our progress, because I don't think I'm gonna solve this level, because it's 20 minutes. Non-overlapping Magisteria. It's a difficult one. But for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Talos Principle 2, and I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope we see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.